Hey, welcome back, y'all. Fowler and friends. It's fantasy fishing time. So, apologize. Really tired. Spent the day on the water. Got an exciting video coming for y'all when that one's done. So let's get right to it. Major League Fishing stop number 4. We got Lake Guntersville. Now this lake's something special, guys. We'll get into that breakdown, but we had our best finish in heavy hitters that we've had in fantasy fishing yet. We finished 386th. I mean, I know that's still a long way from top 25, but out of the group of people that are there, that's really, really good. Like, that's out of 20,000 people. Like, we did really good. So we ended up getting 4 guys to championship Sunday, or championship final day, whatever day it lands on, because their schedule's all Willy Wonka. But Guntersville, it's part of the Tennessee Valley Authority, so it's regulated along the Tennessee River, and for flooding and energy creation. It's 69,000 acre lake with 890 miles of shoreline. It's kind of cool. It's like long and narrow, and it's got a bunch of backwater areas, creeks. Lake is absolutely loaded with vegetation. There's grass everywhere. You got laydowns, wood, rock. You got shallow, deep, like, and we're coming into the time of year where everything's in play. Like, it's an exciting time to be on a lake that has so much to offer. You got humps, ledges, channel swings, currents, flats. Like, it's got it all. This is no reason this is one of the, top tier lakes in our country. For this tournament, our minimum weight is 1 pound 12 ounces. 1 pound 12. That's usually a sign of a fishery that's got some big ones, but it's got a lot of numbers too. So they usually bump that up for that. Weather, we're going to look at highs in the 80s, lows in the 60s, mix of clouds, sun, thunderstorms, rain, with a variable wind 6 to 8 miles an hour. I can tell you from experience today, I was supposed to have a variable wind of 3 to 6 miles an hour, and it cranked all day on the kayak. That's why I'm tired. So, lures, presentations, everything's in play. I mean, everything. Whatever you want to do, go do. You want to go throw a frog, go throw a frog. You want to go deep and jig or drop shot or throw the big baits, whatever you want to do, go do it. So when the lakes are setting up like this, you really want to diversify your picks, because you never know truly what's going on and where it's going on and what pattern they're going to land on. This is going to be a pattern tournament. There could, I highly doubt it, there could be some bedfish in play, but I don't think so. I mean, I was on the lake today. I know I'm further west and south than them, but like, I had 75-degree waters. Our spawn's been done. So my picks, Group A, I have Ott Defo. He wasn't in heavy hitters, but he's had great momentum this season, and he's on a break. He had some rest. He fished some other littler tournaments, but he's fishing good. He's a big fish finder. I'm going to have him in my picks. Edwin Evers coming off a top 5 finish at heavy hitters, and then top 5 finish or top 10 finish in the last tournament. He's on a little bit of a roll. Then we got Randy Howell. He had a top 5 finish in heavy hitters. He's a big fish guy too, but he also knows how to do numbers. So I look for him to do fairly well in this tournament. Another guy that's good. He can go flipping. He can go pitch. He can go throw the jerk bait. He can go throw the crankbaits. He's good with a jig. Like, all these guys are pretty well rounded. Dustin Connell, as long as it's not a spawning tournament, this guy should be in your picks. If he can find some current, he's a current guy. I mean, he was the only one that went upriver, and Cherokee Douglas, and he caught him. He caught him good that day. So this guy knows current. You better have him in your picks. And then last but not least, Zach Birch, huge momentum. He's in the running for Angler of the Year. He does well on river systems too, like Dustin Connell. Look for him to be up there. Group B, Dakota Eber. He's got momentum. Just had second place at heavy hitters. He's carried momentum through the entire season so far. He's had great finishes. He's been up there. Another guy, you know, he can go out. He can throw, you know, shaky heads and Carolina rigs. He can crank. He can do just about anything he needs to do. He can go up punch mats. He can go throw frog around. So he's a good pick. Next two, Jordan Lee, Matt Lee. Got hometown kind of advantage. They've both been fishing fairly well. Good finishes. So he had a slight showing or less than average showing in heavy hitters. I think that's just going to set a fire under his keister and motivate him in this tournament. Brian Thrift, he's 1-1, been right up there with the rest of the guys. And Jacob Wheeler, I mean, you can't ever bet against Jacob Wheeler, but you know, he has had two mediocre showings the last couple tournaments. I think he's gonna show out for Lake Murray. I really do. So those are our picks this week, guys. Feel free, please comment, like, share. If you haven't, subscribe if you like this type of stuff. I do some fishing videos too, so check those out if you want. But I hope you guys all have tight lines when you're fishing. I hope your picks are locked and you get a top 25, whatever spot that may be. Let's get a rod, let's get a truck, let's get a boat, let's go. Fowler and Friends casting off.